Let's get right to the phone. Cory Wray joins us now. He is the champion of the A-Mod division up at I-35 Speedway. Hey, Cory, how you doing, bud?
Oh, not too bad. Just getting ready to head down to the banquet tonight.
Yeah, well, it's a big night, man. Congratulations on the championship.
That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, I got 2 in a row, and I think we finished third the year before that. So we've had a pretty good few years here.
Yeah. Now, how many championships did your old man win?
Oh, man, I have no idea.
Up there, he went on quite a stretch up there, but I'm trying to figure out the math on how many more you have to win to catch up.
I'm going to have to, it's going to be quite a while before I catch up with that.
You don't even think about that because you can't attain it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Do it, but heck, I don't know. I mean, we never even really kept track or anything like that. But.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about your season, Cory, up there. Take us through it. We were just talking to Tim Carrick, and he won the championship at Lakeside. We asked him to kind of take us through the season on high and low lights. Talk about some of those in your season this year, the high and low lights.
Well, I mean, we had more really highlights than I guess we did low lights. I mean, we had a good part of the year was, our motor program was good pretty well all year. I think we had one engine fail all year, and then, really didn't, I think we finished up at the top 5 maybe 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, not a whole lot of DNS. Only had 2 feature wins, but I guess you can't really complain as long as you're not tearing up anything. And then, so the low lights probably was, I went to Super Nationals with high expectations, didn't make it into that deal, but we got close. And,
that's kind of a luck deal, though. I mean, really, up there at Boone, right? I mean, you could be the fastest car up there. Doesn't mean you're going to make it into the A.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's we had a real fast car up there this year. We started on the front row of 2 of them, and we started on the back row 1 in a heat. Like the third one after a farm, and we started at the back of that, and got the second. I think with one more lap, we probably could have won that one too. But it's yeah, it is luck, but I mean, I like going up there. It's a lot of fun hanging out with friends and family and going up there and having a good time.
A lot of people love IMCA, and been around since 1979 when Larry Castro brought it to Riverside Stadium. But there's people that are against it as well. What do you say to people when you try to convince them that, hey, IMCA, because you and your dad have both been huge supporters of IMCA over the years, what do you tell people when they might not speak as highly of IMCA as, say, USMTS? What's your response to people when they say that?
See, IMCA's got a cap on it, where, the rule is the rule.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to Boone or to Knoxville to the Harris Clash. At Boone, you'll have 300 cars. 260 of them cars are capable of winning the show. You have, just the way that they've done it, and they've kept all the rules so close and everything like that, and everybody's on the same page. It's all about, driver. And I'm not saying anything against the USMTS guys or anything else, because there's a lot of great drivers too, and I have raced all of them. But it's just
money can dictate what happens sometimes over in USMTS, is what you're saying, though.
Oh yeah, just like your bulb type shocks or and stuff like that that we can't run, and I'm going to run IMCA as long as, and I wish there were more IMCA tracks around here, but what do we do?
Yeah.
Well, they stayed to one here, or I can go travel 3 hours.
Let me ask you this about IMCA, because again, we were just talking about this with Tim Carrick. I don't know what they pay. What do they pay to win up there in the A mods at I-35?
500.
Is that enough?
Yeah, yeah. It's. Heck, you go to Boone on a weekly basis. I think it pays $375 to win for the modified.
Is that all at Boone Speedway?
Boy,
yeah,
they're making some huge money at that
Bob
event
Walton up there.
Wow.
Yeah, but they don't. The car counts haven't been all that great this year up at Boone, have they?
They get anywhere from 20 to 23 cars a week, I think. I went up there one time this year, and I think we had 22 cars.
Is that what it was?
Well, I will tell you, I go up to Eagle at least 2 or 3 times a year, and it's a notorious IMCA track. A lot of past national champions run up there. Shyrock runs up there a lot. And they have a boatload of cars up at Eagle Raceway.
Or Johnny Sadoff, yeah.
What did I say?
Shyrock.
Shyrock. No. Yeah,
I don't think so.
No. You know who I meant. Johnny the Jet.
Yeah.
But anyway, have you went up there and run before up at Eagle?
I've never run at Eagle. I mean, we run at Beatrice at their fall thing and their spring deal that they got going on up there. And I've never run at Eagle before. I say it's a pretty fun racetrack.
Well, it's fast.
How much of an effect has the Sport Mod division have on car count up there? It seems like the total car count in the IMCA Modified division at I-35 was a little less than what we're used to seeing. Is that because the Sport Mod division has grown, or what would be the reason for that?
I think in the Modified division, there was only 2 cars that were there, every week. I mean, you started out the year, we had 22 cars. And then just as the year goes by, everybody they start to get burnt out on it after about 10 weeks, and then then you get 5 guys that decide to take off on the same night. It's gonna look like you got a low car count, but then a lot of them guys weren't there every weekend. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good class, but I don't really think the Sport Mod has had that much of an effect on it. Yeah, you have a few guys that go to it because of money issues, but just to build a new one, it's going to be you're spending about the same on the car, maybe a little bit on the motor for an IMCA Modified. But
you've been up there. You pretty much was raised at that racetrack. How old are you anyway?
I'm 26 now.
So you've been going to that racetrack a long time, man. I mean, a long time. You've seen a lot of promoters up there come and go. Larry Castor, I felt, was one of our greatest promoters in the history of promoting in this area. But Mike Johnson has really taken I-35 to that next level, building the building down there, promoting, keeping the place clean, trying to get respectability out of what's going on up there. Your thoughts about where I-35 Speedway is right now, and just your kind of thoughts of Mike Johnson, what he's doing up there.
Mike and Kyle, they both done a great job with the facilities and stuff up there. I mean, there's always going to be something that everybody thinks they need to work on, and with just the racing end of it. But yeah, I mean, the racetrack, they've totally turned that place around, and I look forward for it to be there for a long time. Hopefully we can get some specials and stuff coming in here to make the place grow a little bit more and get it on the map where everybody kind of wants to come.
It's a good place to learn how to drive on a slick track, isn't it?
Yeah, it don't get really. I mean, it gets slick sometimes, but it don't get slick as much as I'd like for it to anymore.
Oh, really? Really? I haven't been up there enough this year. I think I only went up a couple times.
What do you think needs to be done to maybe improve it a little bit better?
If you had a vote and you could just say respectfully one thing that you'd like to see changed up there, what would it be?
Oh, I mean, I hate to say it, it's just more consistent on the calls.
Okay.
On the racetrack, you know what I mean? It's just, you'll get one time where it's kind of wishy-washy here, and then, but, I mean, they're doing a good job. I know everybody don't see everything that happens on the racetrack. We're only human. It can't all be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think it depends on what side you're on one of those too. Sometimes it doesn't seem like the call ever goes your way sometimes, and then sometimes you start thinking, well, are they against me, or they just need to make better calls? I mean, your mind can go in a lot of different directions when that happens. Well, hey, listen, Cory, so the plans are to go out and try to win 3 in a row next year. Is that it?
No, I think we're gonna do a little traveling this year. I think we're gonna take a little slow year this year and get a little money behind us and try to go race a few different places, and then maybe come back again the next year, and win another one. But
is that why you don't want? Because you don't want to be committed every weekend, like it would be going for a points championship, where you have the option to take weekends off every now and then.
Yeah, we wanted to be able to take a couple weekends off here and there, and do some other stuff, and just after probably about week 13, you start getting burnt out on it. And even though I went over there and said I wasn't going to race for a points championship last year, we ended up at the top, and then it ate after you again, just like it you're gonna go race for points. You know what I mean?
Well, here's what happens: we all go in there. I'm not going to race for points, and then all of a sudden you're right in the middle of the point battle. Then you're forced to run for the points.
Yeah, and then it just starts eating at you after a while.
Right.
Just to where it's not as fun. You know, whenever we went to Boone, I just had a blast. I'm like, I wish it was like this every single weekend. So it's like, hey, we'll just take a little bit of time and we'll just go where we want to and when we want to, and we won't worry about going over there every weekend. We're going to go there some, but we're not going to go every weekend.
So you're just going to go strictly to IMCA tracks, though?
Yeah. I can't. We got enough stuff laying around here. We can't jump ship on IMCA and go anywhere else. I don't have the motor program to. I mean, I don't know.
You could show up, but you're not interested if you don't have a chance to win.
Yeah.
Right. Got it. All right, Cory. Well, congratulations. We'll see you tonight at the Central Auto Racing Boosters Awards Banquet. Well deserving. Congratulations on winning the second one in a row, and good luck to you next year on whatever you do and wherever you race. All right.
All right. Thanks, bud.
All right.
Yep. Good job, Cory.
That's Cory Wray.